Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a quick get ready with me. I forgot to record the intro, but you know, this is the end look, and if you would like to see how I created it, then you can keep watching. I'm going to start by priming my face with the sleek Control Shine and Prime primer. Just squirt a bit on my fingers and then apply it all over my face using my fingers. I have actually done a wee review on this, so if you're interested, I will leave the link down below. Now for some colour correcting. I'm going in with this Makeup Academy Pro Base Prime and Conceal, and I'm starting with this yellow colour, and that's just to go in underneath my eyes to try and cancel out that bluey purpliness that I have. Of course, silly face is optional, but once I've applied it with the brush, I just dab it in with my finger and lightly blend it in. If I feel the need that I need a wee bit more colour correcting, I will add a wee touch more. Now I'm getting in with this skin tone kind of colour, you know, it's kind of light, and I'm just putting that on again underneath my eyes, apply it with the brush and then dab it in with my fingers. So now that I've corrected the colour a wee bit, I'm just now brightening the area a touch. For correcting any redness, I'm getting in with the green colour, and I'm going to apply quite a bit of this on my chin because it's really red at the minute. I had to use some different skincare and my skin is not happy about it. But yes, just applying a fair amount. As you can see, I've got a bit of a beard going on, and then I'm going to dab it all in with my fingers. Then repeating the process around my nose. That lovely cold has left me with a lovely red nose. For foundation, I'm using my Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 in Ivory. I've just squirted a blob onto the back of my hand, dabbed it all over my face, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques complexion sponge to blend it all in. I really did put on a fair amount of foundation. You can tell I wasn't feeling particularly well this day. Something I always forget to record, but I do actually do. I blend my foundation down my neck, and I do dab it onto the edge of my ears as well to help blend it all in. For eyelid primer, I'm using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot just all over the lid. To set my face, I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying setting powder, or face powder. I'm actually doing a wee trick Wayne Goss taught me. So you just rub it into the little puff or whatever you're using, like in a taco shape, really rub it in, flick off the excess, and then press that in all over your face, and then you can flick off any excess. This has been working wonders for setting my makeup. I may have been sneaking a peek at the rugby scores. Now I'm just taking a big fan brush and taking off the excess. Now I'm going into my favourite Sephora palette, the Primal Instincts palette, and I'm taking Tea Rose, which is this pinky shimmery colour, and I'm just going to pack that onto the moving part of my eyelid. I'm not going to worry about packing too much colour onto the very outside because I am going to place a different colour there. For crease colour, I'm taking the Urban Decay Basics palette, and I'm using Faint. So I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush, and I'm actually applying it slightly above my crease because I kind of want the colour to be there a wee bit more when my eyes are open. So I'm just placing it slightly above my crease on the outer part, and then I'm going to blend it just lightly and gradually just build up these things. So I'm going to blend that out and keep building it up, but making sure the colour is still slightly visible above my crease. I'm taking this plum colour, and I'm going to take it on a flat-ended fluffy brush, which I'm a bit in love with at the minute. I kind of stamp the colour onto that outer portion, almost in the outer V, and then I'm just going to blend it into the main colour on my lid, and I'm working it into my crease ever so slightly as well. So doing that all in one go with that brush. I'm just intensifying that colour on the lid again, the main colour. I'm taking that plum colour on an angled liner brush and I'm just placing it in the outer half. I am going to press this along my top lash line as well. So I'm going to bring that all the way in towards my tear duct, but again I'm just keeping it tight to my lash line and I'm only using a small amount. It's just to define my eyes. Now I'm taking the colour Apricot and I'm popping that on a shadow brush and I'm just placing it sort of on the centre of my lid. It's kind of just acting as a bit of a spotlight. I have worn this look quite a bit without the spotlight, so you don't have to if you do want to. I just fancied added a wee bit of extra shimmer just in case, you know. And I'm just going back again just to blend the edges and get everything looking nicer again. I am taking the tea rose colour just on a small detail brush and I'm just lining just the inner half of my eye there. Lightly smudging that out with a fluffy brush, just, I don't know, just to smoke it out a wee tiny bit. I'm taking the Stargazer Liner in 35, which is a lovely purple colour, and I'm lining the outer part of my waterline. And I did do my top waterline, but I didn't record it because it's gross. Then I'm just curling my lashes. And for mascara, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Amazing Volume Mascara on my top lashes. And I'm going to do one coat in that. I'll do a couple of brush strokes in that coat and really pile it on. I have actually done a wee review of this mascara. Again, I'll try and remember to link that down below. Then I'm just going to comb that through just to loosen things up a wee bit before I go back in with the same mascara on my top lashes and go in with a second coat. And of course comb my lashes through again. On my bottom lashes I've used my Lancome Hypnose Mascara Volume. Now for brows, I am just going to comb them through just with a normal spoolie brush. And then for the powder, I'm actually using the Benefit Big Beautiful Eyes, and I'm taking the darkest brown in the wee palette and a tiny angle brush, and I'm just applying that just to thicken things up and fill in any spaces I have. Then I'm just combing my brows through again once I've filled them in. And then I'm going in with a new product, well, new to me. It's the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, and this is in medium/dark. And this is just to add, you know, a bit of tone and a bit of depth and all that kind of jazz. And it's got sort of little fibres in it that seem to help thicken things a wee touch, so good for those gaps. And it's obviously going to set my brows a bit too. And the eyes are done. I quite like them. This is definitely something you could wear during the day, but you could also jazz it up a bit with a bit of liner if you fancy going out. Now back to the face. It's time to contour with my NYX Blush in Taupe, the Cult Classic. I'm just using an angled brush as a contour brush, and I'm doing the hollows of my cheeks. And I will also bring that down along my jawline and a wee bit into my hairline along my forehead. Now for blush, I'm using the Soap & Glory Love at First Blush. I'm actually going to use two blushes today, but we're going to start with this one. I'm just applying this, you know, sort of along my cheekbones. I don't like to bring it too far forward, it's just a thing I'm going through. But I like that colour, you know, along my cheekbones and back up into my hairline and just almost onto the apples of my cheeks. The second blush I'm using is the e.l.f. Berry Merry Studio Blush. And this just adds a bit of a cool tone while still keeping the same shade that I wanted. So those two mixed together make a nice colour, I think. Now for lips, I'm going to use Wet n Wild's within these Adobe walls. I didn't like the first colour I was using, so I'm changing it. So I'm using this just as a base and really getting it on, and then I've gone over with Jordana Honey Love. It's a Twist and Shine lip balm stain, and that's the finished look. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. All the products will be listed down below. There will of course be a blog post to go with this with pictures. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!